Hello, welcome to Math 1324. This is Chapter 10, Section 2, Example 10, 10 to 10. All right. If an object is thrown upward with an initial velocity of 192 feet per second, then its height after t seconds is given by the following equation. H equals 192t minus 32t squared. A, find the maximum height attained by the object. B, find the number of seconds it takes for the object to hit the ground. Okay, so let's start with A here. A, we have find the maximum height attained by the object. So for A, we want to find the vertex. If you were to graph this function, it's going to look like this. And that maximum point is the vertex. This function, however, is not in descending order, which means it needs the highest degree, then the next highest degree, and so on and so forth. So negative 32t squared plus 192t. That is the descending order. Now, the h that I'm going to use here is actually the h that we've been using all along. It's not nice to use h, but yeah, there it is. And we have negative b over 2a. B in this case is 192, so it makes that negative 192 all over 2 times negative 32. And then you can just type that in. Negative 192 over negative 64 gives you 3. For the k value, that's negative 32 times 3 squared plus 192 times 3. I'm not going to guess as to what this is, so let me go ahead and just type that in. That gives me 288, and that 288 is what we want here. The x value is where it occurs, the y value is what it is. Okay, so the maximum height is 288 feet. And the units do matter, and it's feet because that's the unit of distance there. Time is in seconds. Okay, good. So if you want to know when it occurs, it would have been 3. What it is 288. Good deal. As for letter B, find the number of seconds it takes the object to hit the ground. Now notice that means I need to know when is this at the height equaling 0. And notice that there will actually be 2 different points here, but we don't want both of them. We want the highest of the 2 because this point here is actually when the object is launched upwards. So this point is 0, yes, but we want this point over here. And to do that, for letter B, we just say negative 32t squared plus 192t equals 0. And you can solve this using the quadratic formula, perfectly fine with that. But notice that there's a common factor of t, so if I factor that out, I have negative 32t plus 192, and all of that's just equal to 0. So set each one equal to 0 and solve. Notice, though, that this over here is just t equals 0. That's not my solution. That was where it is being launched from. The solution comes from right here. First subtract the 192, then divide by negative 32. So negative 32t equals negative 192. That means that t is negative 192 over negative 32. Type that in. 192 over 32 gives us 6. And as I said, that occurs in 6 seconds. The height is going to be 0, but it just wants to know to find the number of seconds it takes to actually hit the ground. That means that we know the answer already. Alrighty. Well, there you go. Guess what? That's the last video of this particular section. I'll see you in the next section. Have fun.